Dave here at Russo's RV in Lakeville, Massachusetts, looking at the 2024 19FDS Geo Pro. This is the model with the Murphy bed and the kitchen slide. Of all the Geo Pro models, this one offers the most floor space. Because of the Murphy bed, because the kitchen slides out, you're gonna have the most room to walk around. You're gonna have a sofa and a dinette during the day. So for a couple, or for a couple with a young child, this is going to be a great floor plan to make the most use of the space, and we're going to check that out right now. Key feature in this model is the Murphy bed. So when the bed is up, you have a functional sofa with footrests. You can see the black handles on either side. There's also a center console with 2 cup holders, but plenty of floor space there. Really a lot of room to move around, walk past, and very practical. So the sofa is facing the television, and that is the new 32-inch smart TV that comes with all of the Geo Pros now. Very practical. That also can swivel out if need be, but really just makes sense. You can sit at the sofa, or you can even sit at the dinette, that first dinette seat. Let's check that out. If you really want a close-up view of the television, you can sit at this dinette and get really up close to it. Probably wouldn't want to get any closer than this anyway, but right now I'm sitting about maybe 4 feet from the television. Where this model differs from the 19FD Geo is in the kitchen slide. Now, a kitchen slide with a refrigerator historically was not awesome because the fridge needed to vent properly, could not vent properly with a gas electric fridge. But with a 12-volt fridge, it doesn't require that same venting. So another advantage of the 12-volt fridge is that it can fit into a slide room without losing any of its capacity to cool, and it will have fewer issues than the old gas electric fridge. Got the convection microwave. The fridge is still practically the same as the 2023. The big difference is in the exterior, the outside portion of the fridge where it's a glass black. It's a lot less prone to scratching and denting for sure. You can see my nice fingerprints on there to clean that up. But yeah, that's going to be a little bit better, I think, over time than the stainless steel. It would more prone to scratching for sure. Yeah, 4.5 cubic foot, 12-volt fridge. Now on this model and on certain models, I've noticed that they've added a wall switch for the fridge. So it's just easy on and off. If you want to put the fridge on, leave it on while traveling, or when you're at your site, you can just flip that switch. I'm a really big fan of this table setup. So it's got the one pole, and then on the wall, there's 2 brackets. Doesn't look like much, but this has got to be the most secure setup for a dinette table. Like, this does not move at all. 2 poles, not as good. The 2 poles are going to move a little bit more. And the freestanding tables that you see sometimes, those tend to move a little bit too. This thing is solid and it's simple. It just fits right in. It was really easy to get this together. Put the bracket in, put the pole in, quick and easy. And then drop the table down, you have a bed. You have an extra bed for a shorter person or a child that can sleep there. Just like in the 2023's 3-burner cooktop with the glass cover and this square large sink. Behind the sink, this is either a charger for your phone or outlets and a USB port. This is the controller for the inverter. Rockwood decided to upgrade to an 1800 watt inverter instead of the 1000 watt on previous years. The 1800 watts, the big difference is it's going to allow you to use an item with a heating element like a coffee maker, whereas the 1000 watt you really couldn't do that. So it's a little more functional than in previous years. Another carryover from 2023 is the digital thermostat for the AC and for the heat. You can read the temperature, set the temperature, and easily control AC heat right from this one point. Plenty of leg room sitting at the toilet in the bathroom. Nice big shower, a very spacious shower with the skylight for the tall people to stick their heads, and shower miser is going to remain. So you can use the water without wasting the water till it gets hot, and then when it gets hot, you just turn the valve and now you can use that water without wasting any. Little sink and usable counter space in the bathroom, along with some extra storage space. Really good space in there. And the medicine cabinet. Murphy bed, real easy to set up. It has a lock when it gets to the bottom so that it doesn't accidentally flip up on you if you have to retrieve something on the front wall side there, but that'll stay nice and secure to the floor. Straps to keep everything together. And if you really didn't feel like putting it up and down, maybe for a day or two, you could leave it down. You can just get by that. It's not that hard to fit there. It's about, maybe about a 1.5 feet or so, but most people will be able to get through there without much trouble. And when the bed's down, another reason you might want to leave it down during the day is you have the front windshield, so you get a little bit of extra light in here. AC is the 13.5 thousand BTU. With the slide room in, there's no way to get into that bathroom, and it's so close to. We're talking like 2.5 inches here, right here, just like this part here, but that's how it is. That's how they designed it. Cannot access that bathroom with the slide in. Now you could turn the dinette into a bed if you needed to sleep, or you could get the couch down. Yeah, so if you did need to sleep on the couch, if you're traveling, you don't want to put the slide out, you could drop the couch, make it flat. You could sleep here, or you could sleep on this dinette. All right, let's check out the outside. For 2024, Rockwood made a subtle change in the fiberglass of the camper. They made it a slightly grayer tint. So if you were putting two Geos next to each other, a 23 and a 24, you probably notice it a lot better. In the video, it's probably a little tougher to notice, but it is a slightly different tint. So you're gonna see a difference right away in the 24 versus the 23. Graphics are also slightly different. Not a major change here, but a slight difference. Another big change in 2024 that I'm a huge fan of is the slam latches. So these really easy to open up. This one here opens up. We'll get a look at the pass-through under the sofa, and that you can access from the inside as well. But look at this slam latch. That's why they call it a slam latch, because it just latches, it locks itself once you close, or you just let off of the door, and the weight of the door itself plus gravity will cause it to close in most cases on its own. So way easier than the old style where you had to like push in the door a little bit, try to get that little lock to latch on the inside. I'm a big fan of that. Looks like all of the doors, all of the outside doors are going to come with these slam latches. That's underneath the sink. They give you a little extra storage there. I got the awning out right now. You can see the LED light under it, and this goes out 8 feet. This is a pretty sizable awning for a camper this size. You know, this box of this Geo is probably right around 18 feet or so, maybe 17 feet. And that awning is a very usable awning. That's not a tiny awning, a lot of room under there. You're gonna get the gas griddle and a table. Those are gonna mount on that rail, and the gas griddle will connect to the gas line. You can see it by the tag and the little yellow cap underneath the water heater. Water heater is still 6-gallon, gas electric. On the 12-foot Geo, the 12S that they're going to be bringing back this year, they're going to be trying out a tankless water heater, but that's it. For 2024, all the other Geos are going to be regular suburban gas electric water heaters. If Rockwood likes the tankless on the 12 and they want to go for it, maybe in 2025 we're going to start seeing it, but at least for now, Rockwood's sticking with the gas electric 6-gallon water heater. Another change, instead of the scissor jacks we've seen in previous years, they're going with this trunnion style Lippert stabilizer jack. So the idea here is it's going to be more sturdy. It's going to not rust as much as the other ones did. They're not going to bend as easily. They should last a lot longer. They're investing a little bit more in this because it has been an issue. Some customers have had to replace their jacks early, and it's kind of a pain. It's a little bit of a mar on the Geo name, so they wanted to just put a little bit more into the jacks, and hopefully these pan out. So far, I'm liking what I see. If you've watched a few of my videos, you'll know that I'm a big fan of the slide topper. And here at Russo's RV, we love the slide toppers on the Rockwoods. Anytime we can order them, we will. Just practical. Keep the sun off, keep the leaves off, the pine needles. It's just gonna be better in the long run for the health of your slide and the gaskets. Got a little bit of extra storage here behind the kitchen. Can't access this from the inside, but hey, take what you can get. Any amount of storage you can have in an RV this size. So additional storage in the slide out. Easy access to the sewer outlet, gray on the left, black on the right. So you don't have to crawl under a slide room. It's just right there, and it's just one outlet. You don't have a galley tank. And the electrical right in the corner, very convenient. Water hookups are on the back, on the door side back. And all Geos now are going to have the spray port instead of an outside shower. So it's going to come with a hose, and Rockwood figures that that's going to be more practical for most customers than the outside shower. You actually can use it to spray things off, hose things down. And your water hookups, you got city water here, tank flush in the middle, and antifreeze there, as well as cable satellite hookups. Standard ladder, and that is rated for 250 pounds, and the prep for the backup camera. This particular 19 FDS came in at 3,569 pounds dry with the slide topper option. They're going to vary slightly unit to unit, but they're going to be right around 3,500 pounds for this model, and the total length from the tip of the hitch to the back wall, 20 feet 2 inches. Thank you for watching. There will be a link in the description to the unit on our site with pricing. Also contact information if you want to reach me directly if you have any questions. Thanks for watching. Again, this is Dave at Russo's RV Center in Lakeville, Mass. Have a great day.